There are predictors of divorce. One of the 4 predictors is criticism. Michael, the founding partner for the firm, and my husband, and I, as the Chief Operating Officer, are husband and wife first. And we've spent a lot of time with marriage counselor and reviewing the work of the Gottmans, who list the 4 predictors of divorce. And criticism is one of those 4. When you feel you can never do anything right, everything you say is the wrong thing to say, every effort to do the right thing is met with criticism, you may be walking a path toward divorce. One of the main predictors of divorce is contempt. Contempt is where you look at your partner and everything they do, everything they stand for is upsetting to you, and you hold them in disdain. Sometimes in a relationship where there's been tremendous abuse, the abused can begin to feel that contempt. It's understandable, but if you're in that place where that's the way you see your partner, you may be on the path toward choosing divorce. Sometimes the person who is choosing divorce feels like they're failing, but in many instances, choosing divorce is the right choice. If you've grown apart, if you've been mistreated, if the love is lost in the relationship, it is perfectly appropriate to look at how you want to create your life, because every divorce is not a bad divorce, and you can work through to a good divorce where both partners are better and stronger for the decision. In a marriage that is solid and thriving, communication is key. But often in a marriage that is flailing, communication is lost, and the effort to communicate is received with stonewalling. When that happens, it's an indicator that divorce may be on the horizon. Stonewalling is when you're attempting to communicate with your partner and they refuse to engage. They disengage, they walk away, they glaze over. They make you think that your efforts to communicate is harassment. You don't know what you're saying, you don't know what you're talking about, and they are unwilling to have the communication. Stonewalling is one of the reasons that people will begin to consider divorce, because the communication is lost. One of the indicators of divorce may be when one or both of the partners are defensive. It's hard to realize that we are all inclined to be attached to being right. When your partner is always right, when your partner will never accept responsibility for their actions, when they indicate that your feelings are invalid and they are being defensive, they are taking care of themselves. They are protecting themselves. They are not reaching out to support the relationship or you. Defensiveness can be an indicator that divorce might be on the horizon. There are signs that predict divorce: criticism, defensiveness, stonewalling, contempt. When you face those challenges in your marriage, it's time to talk with legal counsel about whether divorce is the right decision for you.